Hello, everyone, and welcome to another special video. Now, you can see that I don't have my avatar on screen, and that means, as well as the fact that, you can see, like, the real world. Hello, this is me. See, that's my hand. Um, as well as the fact you can see the real world, you can tell that this is a webcam thing, similar to the the unboxing that we did last time. Um, Now I apologize if the audio sounds a bit weird. Um, you know, I only have the one microphone, um, and so I'm a little distant sometimes. I mean, I can get up nice and close like this, but I mean, that kind of, is really loud, I'm sure. um, it sounds to me like the audio is good on the headphones, so I'm hoping that it is, in fact, actually a-okay. Um, if it wasn't, then I apologize. I don't really have a way to fix that. So, it is what it is. Um, but I'm sure what you're all wondering is, Sarit, what are we doing that is over here? Because again, this is why I did the unboxing stuff. Well, since Easter is coming soon, I don't actually know how soon, to be honest. Um, it looks like it looks like it's an entire month away. So there's that. Uh, but with Easter coming apparently next month, Walmart has started selling their fancy Easter stuff. And I thought it'd be really fun to see just how insane eating one of these things is. Now, of course, if we look on the back here, and it's obviously going to be very difficult to see, and I don't know if the camera will even focus on it, but it says serving size is 115. So, we're going to see how much of this I can attempt. It is, after all, 1 pound, as you can see right there. I'm definitely not going to be able to eat the whole thing. There's no way. There's 20 grams of sugar in just the 1/15th. But we can still give it a try. Oh, hi, kitty cat. Nanako has realized that I am not sitting in my chair, and it's like, what the frick? What are you doing? Do I need to wake up? Do I need to come to you? Like, what the frick? I'm really glad that this doesn't appear to have really melted much, because earlier in the day, it was so freaking hot in here. And that kind of was partially the reason I decided I better do this now, with it, getting warmer out here. So, and before I, do any actual consumption, I obviously have to get a picture for the thumbnail. So I'm going to take a couple of different shots, since I literally won't be able to get a picture of it again. So I have a couple of good shots. Hopefully one of them is good enough. So So there it is, all unboxed. As you can see, it looks kind of terrible in the lighting, but still. So I figured probably the easiest way to do this is to just like try to break off the ears here. Since that's like the smallest like area. Ooh. Well, maybe. It's as it turns out, this chocolate that is this thick, not so great at being broken by an ambulatory wheelchair user who has no physical strength. So I've started using that term recently because I learned that term recently. And if you don't know what that term means, it basically means like you can look, you can see like this is the real me right here. And like I'm standing at the moment. And that means that I don't need a wheelchair necessarily, although holy crap, I am already starting to feel worn out and in pain. But that's what that means basically, is I don't necessarily have to have a wheelchair. It just makes things easier, and also like if I go more than a certain length of time, then I do legitimately need a wheelchair after that. So I literally don't know what to do because I can't break this thing. I tried at the ears, I tried at the neck. It's nothing's busting. So I think I might have to get a knife. So I'm going to do that. I will be right back. Okay. I have returned with the knife. And we will see if this knife helps. I also realized I probably should have a Ziploc bag so that I can, you know, put the thing away when I'm done with it here. So I did that too. So let's see if I can. Oh, okay, hang on. My legs are unstable. Let's see if I can move this. Sorry. I'm sure this is real exciting for people. Let's see if I can move this in a way that I can get like a better shot from over here. I don't know if I can because there's nothing really to support it from here. There we go. Actually, that worked. Cool. It's kind of a little precarious, but it works. So I didn't clear this area off this time because freaking I actually don't have a place for these right now. Unlike last time where I did that on purpose. Let's see if I can just kind of slice right through. This idea is not working so well. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me try one more thing. Putting it on a flat surface instead of on my cream soda. So that way it's, you know, flat. This is, you know, this is one of those live things that I really have no idea what I'm doing. Or how I'm doing it. I feel like that's half the fun of these videos, though. This knife may not be cut out for this. Maybe I should have gotten one of the knives with the ridges on it instead of the flat. I mean, it is working. It is cutting through. It's just very slow. I think something with the ridges would have probably cut through a bit quicker. Aha! The poor bunny's ears. Oh, look at this. That is solid chocolate. This is not one of those hollow ones. This is solid chocolate. So now let's see if I can even take a bite out of it. The answer is no. I could not get a bite out of that. So let's try this. We'll go straight down the middle of the ears, which I know it won't make it any thinner. That would be the next step. This is just a matter of cutting down how much I'm trying to like bite into as a whole. Also, I'm apparently cutting it diagonally, like you see that. I don't know how well that's coming across on the camera. But I appear to be cutting diagonally, which was not my intent. The devastation was, this isn't Gaius. For, anybody who knows FF14. Okay. So there you go. It's now cut in half. So now that we have a smaller piece, I'm going to try and see. Also, look at the way it cut. I don't know if that's going to come off on camera. But like, look at the ridges, and then like right down here, it just broke at a certain point, It does seem to be focusing pretty well. Holy crap, sorry. Like, I'm actually getting exhausted just standing here. I might have to pull my chair over for the rest of this. There we go. That did it. Be right back. Right, so we're, 13 minutes into the video? 15 minutes into me working, recording this thing. And I literally cannot stand anymore. So that's fun. Oh, it stopped right as I put it up to the speaker. That's interesting. I have a 3 o'clock. Where's the? Oh, right. I moved it over here. I have a 3 o'clock alarm on my watch. There we go. It goes off every 5 minutes if I fail to hit it, each time. So it'll go off here another 5 minutes. But that would have started beeping when I had the headphones off. So I am kind of surprised I didn't notice it until just then. I didn't get my chair. I got this stool here. But hello. Once again, this is the real me that you're seeing right now. So, obviously, I'm not putting my face on the cam or anything, but like the lower body is fine. I'm not too worried about that, or like my arms. Ow! That was a little more difficult than I expected. It's also a little difficult to like chew it. Because I don't actually have molars. I have had just about every molar removed at this point. Because I don't brush my teeth good, and this is the kind of crap I eat like all day long. So I don't have diabetes. Ow! Okay, yeah, that's still actually really difficult to bite into. And honestly, I already have an idea of how much of this I'm going to be able to eat. As this. Like, I think this is all I'm getting off of this thing in one go. Because it is pure chocolate. Now, I'm hoping that the version that you're watching is a version that I edited down to cut out a lot of just like sitting here and eating. But I have no idea because I don't edit my videos very well or really at all. And I'm hoping I can get enough motivation to cut this down. But if this is like a half-hour video, then unfortunately, I didn't do that. A little bit of it too is how much I talk. I'm not a great YouTuber. I'm used to the streaming side of things. Where because you're live all the time, you have to do something constantly to be entertaining. Like talking regularly. And so I try to reduce what I call the dead air as much as possible. It doesn't always work. Such as what I'm eating something here. I mean, holy crap. I have one ear. That's all that's left. I'm wondering if I'm even going to get through both ears. Because to be completely honest, I already eat a lot of sugar as it is. And then I'm adding more to it here. Like a lot more. Like this is probably one serving. Like, I think I just had 20 grams of sugar. Because I just ate one of these. And wow. It is. It's a lot of sugar. Holy crap, dude. I'm sitting here going like, can I even like get through this piece? If I start eating it, can I even get through it? Hello, kitty cat. No, you can't have chocolate. Chocolate is bad for kitty cats. And now she has jumped up directly on the spot where the camera is. Which is a very teeny tiny little, like, look at this. Look how small this is. She's up there. Like, it is tiny, the space that I have this sitting on. And then she was up there, and she takes up the whole thing to begin with. So it's like the camera was barely even able to fit. But luckily, cats know how to, like, maneuver pretty well. Yeah. I think I'm going to get 2 servings out of it. Which is more than one, admittedly. But it's also only 1/7 of the whole thing. So. See, I kind of want to cut down on all of the, like, you know, sitting here and munching part. Except that that's when I'm, like, showing off how much I've eaten. And, like, that's what I would want to, like, edit in. But then, the parts I would want to edit out in that case are the parts then where I'm talking. So, like, what do I do? You know? I have no idea if this has been edited at all. Apparently my watch went off at some point, because it is now 3:14. So it had been 9 minutes since I started showing off my watch. Let's see. If we keep a close eye on it, will it beep at 3:15? I don't know. I didn't hear it beep at 3:10, but it probably did. So, 15 seconds. Nope, no beeping. Okay. So it only beeped 3 times. Which is unfortunate. I wanted to hold up to the mic when it beeped. Like, I'm already worn out on it, and that's all I have left. There we go. So yeah, that's about it. It defeated me much quicker than I expected. I expected to get down to, like, the head, you know? Like, right here or so. Right by the bow. Like, I figured I'd get the head cut off. But nope. That is the most I can handle. So there it is. I mean, at least it fits in the bag because it doesn't have the ears. So that's great. There's some ASMR for you if you want it. Yeah. This was as fun and interesting to me as I thought it would be. I don't know if it was to you, but it was to me. So, I didn't get as far as I wanted, but that's still fine. I'll probably continue to enjoy it. Maybe, cut it up a bit more and give it to family members or something just to kind of get rid of the rest. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, well, I was going to say you can check the playlist, but it's not in the description. It's on the end card, which is probably here. No, wait. It's probably here? I think this one is the YouTube recommend, and then that one is the playlist, if I remember right. But over here is the subscribe button, or at least the profile button. So yeah, check the well, I guess it's probably the one shots that's right here. I don't even know if it's up yet because freaking it's only up for like 15 seconds. So I'll probably get through the whole outro and then it'll show up, but whatever. Freaking check the freaking button down here if it's there. Check over here if you want to see the actual, the rest of my channel. The subscribe button is down there. You can hit that if you want. I don't do a lot of these videos though. So if you're, looking for this content, why? Sorry, but that's, I don't know. This feels weird to me, is all I'm saying. So I don't do a lot of this. But if you, still want to check out what else I do, go ahead. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.